6 ways to stay motivated for your next diet. Now, each year, millions of people start off their year with a New Year's resolution. Now, coming in at number 1, of course, is losing weight. Now, in an episode of the Steve Harvey Show, they showed that 92% of people will not accomplish their goal by the end of the year. Have you ever joined a gym, gone on a diet, or bought a fitness program? If so, what happened that derailed you from keeping and reaching your goal? What brought you to reevaluate what you can do differently? We're not only going to address your barriers, but we will also consider on a much deeper level things that you've been doing, what's worked, what hasn't, strategies you've tried, issues at home, stress, anxiety, past traumas and hurts that may cause you to self-sabotage yourselves. So first of all, congratulations on recognizing that what you did in the past did not work as well as you might have liked. Also, that you're still motivated to explore other options and change your future. So you've taken the first step, so let's dive into this. So how can you take the foods you enjoy eating and still lose weight? You have to be mindful of what you buy and how to prepare the foods. Everything in moderation. We often think of going hungry and depriving ourselves when we're trying to lose weight. You have to shift your mindset and challenge yourself to live a healthy life. Plus, all the research that is done shows that 70% of people who go on a diet will gain all the weight back and then some. How can you be in the 30% that lose weight, keep it off, and live a healthier life? Well, the reason is something that the fitness and diet industry as a whole does not want to address. In today's module, we're going to address the 6 things you should know before you start your next diet. Now, number 1 is self-image. Self-esteem is directly related to our self-image. Working to build a strong self-image can permeate all aspects of your life. When you feel healthy and strong, when you feel financially secure, you know that your life is of value. You are making a difference and having a positive attitude. The sky is the limit. We all have moments where we're feeling low and have to work hard to move beyond it. Look for ways to boost your self-image and empower your life. Do you like your eyes? Are you smart, kind, or persistent? If you don't see the person you want to be today, consider your potential. Moving into a positive mindset for losing weight is the key to your success. Seeing yourself as being healthy and strong will prepare you for the transition to lose weight. Number 2, self-talk. The key to changing the way you see yourself is to create a new story. Now, we've all heard the quote by Joseph Goebbels that says, "Repeat a lie often enough and it becomes the truth." While he is not the best role model, it does ring true. You are creating a new frame of mind that will become your reality. If you can see it, you can be it. Lewis Hayes says that with every word and every thought, you create your future. So what do your words say about your future? This is done by repeating the same phrases over and over again to ourselves, such as, at least in my case, I might say, Christopher Brown is a marathon runner. Christopher Brown has a six-pack. Christopher Brown loves eating vegetables, and so on. By reading it, speaking it, and hearing yourself say it multiple times a day over several weeks, you are imprinting it into your mind and changing your internal dialogue. Then, when you are facing a choice of moving forward, should I sit on the couch watching TV or go out for a walk, you will be increasing your probability of making the right decision that will move you forward towards your goal. Number 3, manage your mental dialogue. It is not only important that you create a new self-image through self-talk, but that you also limit the negative thoughts as much as possible. Dr. Joe Dispenza explains it this way. When you have the habit of negative thinking, it can sabotage you. Breaking this pattern is pivotal to your success. You are going to have negative thoughts. However, once you have negative thoughts, you will need to refocus your mind and decide how to change the wording. For example, if your thoughts are, "I can't do this," "It's too hard," press the pause button in your mind and say it 10 times, I can do this, and it's easy. You may believe you cannot achieve the body you want. However, if you tell yourself you can, eventually you will believe it and it will become your new reality. Number 4, act as if. If you were in perfect shape, how would you act? Would you carry yourself differently? Would you be more confident? Most likely you would be. You would have the energy and your mood would improve. You need to be an actor playing the part of yourself in the shape that you are working towards. Fake it until you make it. When you do this enough times, for long enough, your brain is trained to no longer see your body as it is now, but rather how you want it to be. You will take the steps to achieve this or any goal that you have in life. Tap into the power of your mind. Sports psychologist Martin Hagar, in his TED Talks presentation, talks about the mental game of athletes who spend hours imagining themselves making the shot and the ball going into the hoop. He also mentions how salespeople visualize giving their presentations in their mind and how well it goes. What do you see for yourself? If your goal is to lose weight, you need to no longer see yourself in the condition you are currently in, but imagine yourself with the body you want to achieve. If you want to be able to hike, climb a mountain, swim, or another activity, visualize yourself doing it. When you see yourself in your mind having the body of your dreams, then you will be willing to make the sacrifices necessary to achieve this kind of body. Number 5, chunking. When you decide to improve any area of your life, many times we will look at how far we have to go and thus get overwhelmed. So instead, break it up into smaller tasks. The problem with so many diet and fitness programs are that they require you to make too big of changes too quickly. However, when you follow these simple steps outlined here, which walks you through the entire process of making small changes over time that gives you drastic results. Number 6, visualize your day. Instead of focusing on all the weight you have to lose, concentrate on what you need to do in the next hour. Then once that hour has passed, look at what has to happen in the next hour, and the hour after that, and so on and so forth. If you do, you can reach your goals. You are chunking and breaking your goals down into manageable, achievable steps. So close your eyes and take a deep breath. Picture a healthy, fit version of yourself. What do you see? What are you doing with your lean, strong body? How do you feel? Hold on to your image and your feelings and come back to it often. It's your future if you're willing to work for it. So let's get started. If you have heard enough to take the next step, click on the link below this video. Otherwise, move on to our next module. One more thing, stay healthy, have a great day, and I'm glad I could help you.